Good morning. This is Jen in her jammies with some wild hair. So last night I put on my scalp treatment, which I got from Anderson Aromatics, because my scalp was really dry. This is not an ad. I am just recommending a product that I really like. You should check out Anderson Aromatics. And I just wanted to jump on today with my wild hair before I went in for my sauna to talk about things that have been going through my mind. So this is day after the election results were announced, and I've got friends who are in tears, both sides of the border, about the result. And that breaks my heart that people are so distraught about something that they did their part. They went out and voted. They did their part, and for whatever reason, what happened, and the Tories got back in south of the border big time, and the SNP got in big time north of the border. And one of the things that's kind of has always been a thought about the Tories getting back in is that reality that there's a chance they're going to sell off the NHS. And for me, that's quite terrifying, because at the moment, the medication that I get, I believe it's around £1,600, £1,600 per infusion, and I get that every 8 weeks. I also have appointments at the hospital. I get blood tests done on a regular basis. I have consultant appointments, and I think I ain't going to be able to afford that, genuinely. And even if I was to get health insurance, what health insurance is going to cover me, knowing that that's what they've got to pay out. Now, ever since I was diagnosed, my long-term goal had always been, and has always been, to not be on medication. Only be on it when I absolutely need it, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm struggling with a bit of inflammation, but I'm heading in the right direction to get off the medication. And I have done a lot of work around my reason behind it. There was part of me didn't feel like I was important enough to have this amount of attention and this amount of medication on me, and I've done a lot of work around this, and I still feel the same, that I do not want to be a burden on the system. But it's not that I don't deserve it, it's just, if I can do things to make myself better that are not highly toxic medications getting put in my system, then I would rather be in that space and do that. Now, medicine is amazing and it's life-saving, and it has saved my life. But there's a lot of medication out there that's prescribed that if we made changes, we wouldn't need as much of it. So what I've done for the last few years, and when I've worked with Heal Scotland and the work that Lily has done, if you go to my podcast, I've got 2 podcasts with Lily, and she's just like, inspiration. There's lots of things that we can do to help ourselves, to heal ourselves, to listen to our bodies, to tune into our bodies, so that we can be healthier without being a burden on an already stressed out, strained system. And you might be listening to this and you're not even living in the UK, where you have the amazing NHS even available to you. So I speak to a lot of people, and a lot of people do contact me to ask for advice on things that are going on in their body. And I'm not a doctor. I have no medical qualifications. I have my own body, my own experience. My degree is in sport and exercise science, so I do read medical journals and understand quite a lot of the medical journals and a lot of the information out there, and I'm very open to trying alternative things that are not just pharmaceutical medicines. And I have been able to help a lot of people through some really basic stuff, like improving sleep, tweaking their food, helping them learn how to become more intuitive to their bodies, how to find a way of meditation that works for them as well. Now, some of these people have just reached out to me in message, and I have just sent them back a wee list on as a return email or as a return message through social media. More than happy to do that, and I would make no charges for it. I don't have any expectations of any financial reward from it at all. I've also had clients that have come to me that have booked one-to-one sessions, and we have sat down and gone through what's going on in their life, made some tweaks and changes, and we've had some return visits, and they needed somebody to hold them accountable for it. Whether people have had the advice for free and taken it on board and gone away and done it, or whether they've come to me and worked with me, they've had results. So if you are in a place, and I think the fact that the Tories highly likely that they are going to sell off the NHS now is more important a time than any to start taking control of your own health. What can you do to make things better for yourself? Simple, simple, simple things. Improving the quality of your sleep. Getting outside. I can hear the rain battering off the window, so that's not really exciting for me just now, but getting outside, being with people that you love being with so that you feel energised. Such a simple thing. Drinking plenty of water. Again, a really simple thing. It's free if you take it out the tap. And reviewing your diet. What are you putting in your mouth? Does it make you feel good? And moving your body. Now, you can move your body whether it is just your walk outside or whether you come to a yoga class or a Pilates class, but being able to tune in and listen to your body as it's moving, so beneficial. So yeah, right now is the time more than ever that we need to start looking after our own health, because we might not have the NHS to help us for much longer, which is kind of terrifying. Government certainly isn't going to do anything to help us look after our welfare, because that's not what they're about. So, review your life, see what you can improve. If you need help, go and find somebody who you know, like and trust, and get them to help you. They will have either a group program or an online program or a one-to-one in-person program. They will have something that you will be able to sign up for. They might have a class that you can go along to where you can tap into their knowledge, but just reach out and get help. Don't sit in silence and struggle, because your health can be improved. Any questions, pop them in the comments or send me a private message. I am more than happy to offer advice and have a chat with you. All right, have an amazing day. Take care. Love you.